Welcome to Here's How We Get There. It's the daily show filled with conversations about business and mental health in a down-to-earth style with real-world language. Now let's dive in with your co-hosts, Kenneth Shark Kinney and Trey Tucker.
All right, today we're taking words straight from the mouth of Jesus. John 10:10, one of my favorite verses. The thief's purpose is to steal, kill, and destroy. My purpose, this is Jesus talking, my purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life. I love this verse because there's so many people, especially on social media, talking about here's how to be happy, here's how to find happiness, here's how to get success. And Jesus is hitting the real core issue is satisfaction is what we're truly looking for. And what we realize is as we live long enough, there's this thirst in us. And no matter what we achieve or what we get, we realize that thirst is never, ever satisfied. Nothing's enough. So we just continue to feel empty and want more, even as we achieve more. And there's so many famous people and athletes that achieve or get rich. You know, I think of three athletes off the top of my head. There's a Tom Brady interview on 60 Minutes. You can find it on YouTube. And he's saying, I've got multiple Super Bowl wins, but is this all there is? There's got to be more than this. Mm-hmm. And then Johnny Manziel in the Netflix special, he talked about, at the height of my career, I decided I'm going to end my life. And he spent his life savings, which I think at the time was like $5 million. I'm going to spend it all and then kill myself at the end of the night. Thank God he didn't. Boris Becker, I'm going to read this quote from Boris. I had won Wimbledon twice. Once I was the youngest player ever to do so. I was rich, had all the material possessions I needed. I guess it's like the old song about movies and pop stars who want to commit suicide. They have everything, yet they're so unhappy. It's true, I had nothing on the inside. And that's the deal. It reminds me of the quote that C.S. Lewis told us, if nothing in this world satisfies me, then that must mean I'm made for another world. And this verse is telling us Jesus is offering that life that he meant for us originally. Shark, what do you got?
Yeah, it's funny too. Of the three people you just named, I never would have thought that Boris Becker would have been the one that ended up in jail. I hit around with him like 25 years ago in Monaco. But, you know, to get back to John 10:10, you know, it's a really kind of a precipice, if you will, to what his role was as the good shepherd, and where he's talking about false teachers. And I love the way you describe this because so many people look for that thing that they think they're going to get from someone else. Yep. And they never can fill the void that only, at least us as believers, know that Christ can fill. And there are so many different ways that people teach and preach that they can do this for you. And some of that is, if you understand where the line is, can help you elevate your happiness or help you find other things. But ultimately, the only one who can fill that void is Jesus Christ. And I think that's what that verse means to me, was eliminating false teachers. And to your point, the athletes and other people that look for that salvation, if you will, somewhere else are never going to quite find it.
That's it.
So as we often say with every Bible verse episode for inspiration, see you on the other side.
Thank you for joining Shark and Trey on the Here's How We Get There show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit here'showwegetthere.com. That's here'showwegetthere.com.